Did you ever see Queen?
We should do quickly while we're here. Bullwinkle remembers.
That's when the music kicks in. Queen, Milton Keynes, Joan Jett and the Blackhearts had I Love Rock and Roll in the charts because they were supporting. Not sure when it was. 19 something. Did you ever see Queen?
No,
I saw Queen.
No. Oh, I'm gutted. You saw it with Julian Cope.
I saw Queen with Julian Cope. So that probably makes it,
I don't know, is it 86?
86, I reckon. Anyway, so Queen at Milton Keynes, Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, Julian Cope, although he was still, what was his band called? Teardrop Explodes. Funniest fucking thing I've ever seen. So, Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, really good. I will just say, there probably were more people supporting, and I said this for Bullwinkle Remembers Wham.
You did, yeah.
I've since checked, and there was no one else supporting.
You have got a pretty good memory on that shit.
But I will tell you what they did do, which I forgot to tell you at Wham, is they showed the film of when Wham went to China.
Oh, right.
And they showed the whole film on the screen. Anyway, that's not very interesting. We'll probably keep it in just to pad it out a bit to make the other stuff seem hilarious, which I think we're really going to fucking need, to be honest. So, Queen, Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, really good. I Love Rock and Roll, Crimson and Clover, and she's, was in the Runaways, I think, and proper old school rock, girl of rock.
Yeah.
And then Teardrop Explodes, Julian Cope, who's about the most arrogant bloke you could ever meet. I like Teardrop Explodes, I quite like Julian Cope, good songs. But he came on, I don't know if you remember, but when he did World Shut Your Mouth, he's got his microphone stand, had some steps on it, so you could climb up them and stand at the top and sing, and it looked quite cool. And as he was singing one of his socialist ballads, or whatever he was doing at the time, the Queen helicopter flew in. And everybody stopped looking at Julian Cope and just looked up and started cheering the helicopter.
Because it had the Magic tour.
No, it was well before Magic.
Was it?
I think it might have been, I'm going to find out. Yeah. And then Bobby will do one of his late night cut-ins.
Edits.
It wasn't long after the game came out.
Oh, really? Oh, what?
You know something interesting about the game?
Go on.
From Simon's Trivia Shop?
Go on.
On the back of the game, it says this is the first Queen album that contains any keyboards whatsoever. That's trivia.
That's good, I like that.
That's it. If you ever get mugged and someone says, give me all your fucking money if you
give me your Queen trivia.
Give me anything you've got in your pocket with Queen in it or on it. That's my money. Give me fucking first album with keyboards, cunt. In the game. Bollocks. And then he's off.
Play the game.
That's all right. And everything after the game I thought was downhill.
I don't know. I'm having this thing with my missus. Her youngest kid is obsessed with Queen at the minute.
Good.
And it's basically the same age I was when I got into Queen, and you just listen to that Greatest Hits album constantly until you expand out and into other albums. And he's already talking about like getting into like the other Greatest Hits album, which are like the silver fronted ones. I can't remember, but it sort of gets a bit murky after that. I think the really decent Queen album is the Greatest Hits.
No, tell you what, you go pre-Greatest Hits, you go to Night at the Opera and Day at the Races and things like that. Most music fans of all bands that have lasted a long time will be split into two categories.
Oh yeah.
They'll be split into, and I'll do it from my experience, they'll be split into people like me who like Green Day up to Dookie, and then everything after it. American Idiot as a song was alright, but every other song on the album was 28 minutes long, whereas the boy loves Green Day from American Idiot onwards.
Really?
And I'm like that with Queen.
Yeah, up to
no, a bit after the game. I can't think, was it? Oh no, I'll tell you what the album was that I saw the time was Hot Space.
Hot Space,
which was a bit of a shit album, but
it was
up to Hot Space it was alright, and then after that with I Want to Break Free and a little bit fucking cabaret from
very commercial.
The odd song I liked, but in general up to Hot Space loved them. After that, shit. And there's no arguing about that. So Julian Cope then starts berating the crowd, saying they don't know what real music is.
Because Queen are going over.
Because Queen are flying over, and their helicopter exhaust is getting a better reception than World Shut Your Mouth. He went fucking potty, and he's saying you don't know what it is, and he kept going. And I'm standing there thinking, this is going to go badly
He's
wrong.
losing the
soon.
crowd.
This is going to go badly wrong. It was quite a brave support act anyway.
Yeah.
So then, the stage, you could sort of see like a shadow as stuff started flying through the air.
Oh no.
And it was, they had, you got to remember this was the 80s.
Glass ashtrays.
No, they had a black trumpet player.
Yeah.
And you could barely see him for bananas.
No.
Yeah, that were thrown on stage.
Like
bananas
football.
and oranges, like football in the 80s.
Fucking hell.
And then toilet seats from the toilets got ripped up. At that point, they had to consider leaving the stage because toilet seats were going over.
They were hard to
he
dodge.
still hard to dodge. He still kept going. He's then started
What a champion.
He then started saying, "You've got no music taste or aim," and it was.
Oh my god.
And it was. I imagine it's like the Blitz was, but rather than doodle bugs, there was fruit, shit,
Shoot, yeah. Shit.
and
Glass
not
ashtrays.
good. And the other thing to remember in that. I can't remember if it was then or a Reading I went to. But now, when they throw a lager glass full of piss or full of lager. When I used to go to rock festivals, you could still get this thing called a Watney's Party 7, which I think was 7 pints.
Just to see you through.
So, just to see you through the support act. But it was 7 pints, and that would get filled and chucked. And that's a fucking metal tin.
Hell.
Yeah. You don't know you've got it so easy.
No one throws a pint these days because
Bit of
it's
piss
about
down
18 quid. Everyone wants to drink the pint first. Don't waste the piss, it's probably worth about 4 quid. Throw that.
My favourite thing I ever heard anyone say at a gig, other than lots of other things that I'll say were my favourite thing ever, was this kid, I think it was last year at Reading or the year before, this smashed into the back of his neck and he went, then he went, oh, that's piss. Oh, that's piss.
He knew the warmth.
Anyway, so Queen and Milton Keynes, I've not seen them before. Julian Cope, they were about 40 minutes late on because I had to virtually rebuild the stage.
Sweep it off.
Toilets were wrecked, swept the stage off. Queen came on, and I was probably about, from the front, 150 yards away from the stage.
That's right, isn't
So
it?
quite a good position. Lights go down, and then the dun 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 start a flash.
Yeah.
And within about 3 seconds, I was about 4 foot away from the stage.
It's really creepy.
And I was on the floor.
You don't ever want to be on the floor at a gig.
And it's only because I'm relatively big that I managed to get up, because
Fuck that.
otherwise I'd be dead. So Queen came on, flash, I was at the stage, on the floor, managed to get up. Fucking amazing gig. Lots of rock shows have got really cool light shows, but they had like these blokes sat in like little sort of spaceship things, and they could control them and move them around the stage.
Really?
And I've never seen anything like it since, but they were in these, they're actually sat in these things, yeah.
Freddie, I'll have that one over there. Just whizzing him up. He's like, no, stuck in a little capsule. Shit up.
Brilliant live.
Which, well, hang on, because that's the end of Bullwinkle Remembers.
That's Bullwinkle Remembers. That was Queen for you. Amazing gig.
Thanks a lot, CJ de Mooi from Eggheads, taking the rap again. I wonder if that geezer's out yet.
Can't be.
He can't be. I wouldn't let him out.
I reckon they should ask him a Trivial Pursuit question to get out, because he's got no fucking chance. He just makes stuff up on there. Yeah, Premier of Columbia in 1924.
Do you know what his specialist subject is? The Simpsons.
Really?
Yeah, that's all he's got going for him. That and murder.
What did he get done for?
I think he got attacked in Amsterdam or something and threw some bloke over the railings into the canal and killed him. And then he thought it'd be a really good idea to sell some books, was to actually confess to murder, and then wonder why he got picked up on it. Deported.
Not as clever as he thinks he is.
That's it.
That could be one of the questions. Is he on Eggheads?
He is on
that could be
Eggheads,
one of the questions on Eggheads. Should you write in your autobiography a confession to murder that no one had ever known about before? Yes.
Me for one answer, please. Yeah. Jeremy Vine just absolutely gutted.